Morning traders. So how do we trade the Aussie today? Well, we ended up with a range bar for the day. And what I find very interesting is whenever there is some geopolitical noise that's about to happen, the Aussie tends to almost preempt it. And this is another candle which preempted what Trump did last night. So towards the close of the US market, or actually after the close of the US market, Trump announced that there were more tariffs coming on Chinese goods. But during the day, the Aussie basically already preempted that something was about to happen, and you could see it by our close in the candle that was printed. So it's just another way that just reinforces that what you see on the chart covers everything. It covers data, it covers company results, it covers Naspers, it covers Tencent. I mean, whatever you see, any of the influencing factors that influence the top 40 are already worked into this chart. So there's no real reason to even listen to the news. Okay, so you can see we had some warnings on Monday with these tails. And as I said yesterday, you want to buy the dips and you're looking for the pullback. And we didn't have any, we had a bit of a pullback, but you can see more selling coming in here. And which is just warning you that we have a rounding top and price is about to turn around. So we're probably going to more than likely have downside today. So the question is how much downside, and at this stage 10 cents is down almost 2%, and the rand dollar is, well, the dollar is stronger, so the rand is weaker by 0.5%. So that may counteract a bit of the 10-cent move. So the question is, how far are we going down? Are we just going to come close this open gap, or come down to a 61% retracement and then start moving back up? Or is this a top? Okay, so let's have a look at what we have here. So at this stage, we've got a crossover on the hour, and there's nothing really else we have here apart from the crossover, and we have a Bollinger Squeeze. So at the close, that was the indication something's about to happen, and something has probably going to happen. We'll gap down. The US gapped down 274 points this morning, so we will more than likely gap quite a violent gap down. And I suspect we should find some support. Okay, let's start with a proper level. So there's the first area, okay, where I suspect we could possibly find some support. And then the next area is going to be there, which is this tail and this inside bar. Well, actually, I lie, sorry. Next area will be around there. Then we will find that, and as a last resort will be this area here. Okay, so if this area does give, then you can expect us to start targeting the bottom area down here. Okay, so I suspect we will find some support here to start with, even if it is a little bounce before we turn. So you just have to watch price action. And now the critical aspect is this 20 moving average. Are we going to be above or below it? Okay, so see here we're above it for quite some time, and we move a decent trade of 2,000 points. We've now crossed below it, so we could end up with that's a 600 point trade there. That could be another, well, problem is it's probably in a gap all the way down here somewhere. So you probably end up with a 300-400 point trade before it swings. Okay, let's just have a look at another very interesting fact, and that is the closing range breakout. So I like playing this on the Aussie. It tends to play out pretty often, more often than not. Okay, so we had a breakout to the upside, which almost hit the target but failed. Okay, it then turned around and we broke out to the downside and we hit the breakout target. You can see the retracement back to 50 and the pullback. So yeah, I was long for this move here, got out of it. Didn't look like it was going to go anywhere. If you look at the 6 minutes, you can see the break was here, and then we started running, and then immediately started coming off. So I got out of this trade, and I didn't even bother with anything else because we were just going sideways, and we'd broken down to the downside, and then we moved back to the top. Sorry, we broke down below for a bottom breakout, and then we went and broke up to the upside again. So I just ignored this because we had two breakouts of this, which just creates confusion in my eyes anyway. Okay, so what are we going to do today? So today, first things first, so we have a pretty big range, okay? So if for some reason we only have a little gap down and test this area, it'll be an opportunity to get short for this breakout target and then target 2, okay? But it's going to be very difficult, I reckon, to get in on at the open. If you're not in already, you're going to miss most of this down move. So you need to look for areas of support. And the areas of support that you're looking for at the bottom are going to be as follows. It's 5180, okay, which is the first blue line. This blue line here is 51084, and this one is 50940. Okay, and then the last area of support will pretty much be this area here, which is 50844. Okay, so in between 50840 and 51080, that's kind of the area that we'll be looking for opportunity to get long again. Okay. Lastly, I just want to just delete this, or we can actually move it. Let's just move this, and no, it's the wrong way around. Okay, delete it, and let's just work out what a retracement would mean. Okay, so a 61.8% retracement would be the gap close. Okay, now there is a little level here, which is right on the 61.8, which is probably worth looking at as well. So that's a 51430, and you probably move it down to that level there. So call it 51400. So this 51400 area would be a very interesting area as well. It is at 200 on the 30, and nothing much on the hour. So the hour 200 moving average is down here at 51220. Okay, so this is kind of the zone I'll be looking for to get long again, is down in this area. It may only be a short long, and any form of retracement you're going to be selling off again. But I think I'll just play what you see, and don't try and play a swing trade at the moment while Trump is warming up his trade war again. So look for the opportunity, get in, and then get out. So bank your 300-400 pips that's going to be on offer, and then look for the next one, and then move on to the next day. Okay, so that's kind of what I'll be looking for, is any form of support in this area, and any of these levels I've given you is what I'll be looking for an entry to get long, and keep a tight stop and watch very carefully what happens. So we do want to be above the 20 moving average for the longs, but this is going to be more than likely a scalp, and it'll probably be traded off the 6 minutes for me anyway. Okay, So long as we don't do this again, we just pick a direction. If it's down or up, whatever it is, we can get in on it and just stay on it. Right, guys, that's my view this morning. Stay safe and keep those stops tight and enjoy the day. I'll catch up with you later. Cheers, man.